Coming up on Cedar Valley Today, Wartburg says goodbye to one of its faculty.
And Wartburg softball is starting off strong with the help from 2 special seniors.
And students who live off campus get a different college experience. This is Cedar Valley Today. Hello and welcome to Cedar Valley Today. I'm Tyler Metcalf.
And I'm Kaylin Thompson.
After this year, Wartburg will say goodbye to an important person on campus. Helen Leong, the Director of International Student Services here at Wartburg, will be leaving the school after the year is done. She says she and her husband decided to move to Madison, Wisconsin to be closer to family. Despite the move being a good one for her and the rest of her family to make, she says she loves the work she's done at Wartburg and will miss her students very much.
The thing that I love most about this job is that I got to have the whole world come to me every day, and that is going to be the hardest part about leaving.
Leong will be working for the state of Wisconsin after the move.
We now take a look at some familiar faces that will be leaving the Wartburg softball program. This season, the Wartburg softball team will say goodbye to 2 seniors. Cedar Valley Today's Jordan Thomas has more about these 2 special players.
Kim Wedeking and Taylor Smola will hang up their cleats after this softball season. Each have earned high marks in the sport during their time at Wartburg. As a pitcher, Wedeking had 87 strikeouts during the 2016 season and allowed, on average, 3 runs per game. Wedeking says her dad got her interested in the sport.
My dad was a pitcher for men's fast pitch softball, so he taught me how to pitch, and he built the softball diamond in our front yard.
Smola has played softball since she was 6. In the 2015 season, she led the team with 30 RBIs and 4 home runs. Last year, she took a year off because of school. Now, she says she's back and says she's ready to play in her role as a catcher and first baseman.
I missed it a lot, and this is my senior year, so why not go back out, give it a shot, give everything I have, and just have some fun playing a sport that I love.
Wedeking says she's excited Smola returned to the team this year. She says it's nice having another leader and friend on the team.
Pitchers and catchers always have like a strong bond, so I feel like it's a good relationship.
While Smola and Wedeking each enjoy playing the game, they say they are going to miss their teammates the most. Head softball coach Jamie Mueller says the entire team feeds off of their leadership.
I mean, you can tell that the entire team looks up to them. So, you know, they carry leadership responsibilities on and off the field. I mean, the team is very dedicated and hardworking, and that's because, you know, those 2 are as leaders.
Smola says she has formed friendships with her teammates that she can't find anywhere else on campus.
It's a sport that I've loved for so long, and to be able to play softball with girls who feel the same way and who are so hardworking and so driven, that inspires me to work harder and want to be the best that I can be.
Wedeking says her goal for her senior season is to win the conference tournament and make it to regionals.
Softball will begin conference play in early April. Reporting for Cedar Valley Today, I'm Jordan Thomas.
Best of luck to those 2 senior softball players. And now we go to Tyler, who's taking a look at our local weather. Tyler?
Thank you, Kaylin. Wednesday, as we take a look at our 4-day forecast today, a high of 42, low of 32. It is going to be partly cloudy throughout the day, however. And as we head into Thursday, it's going to be a high of 46 and a low of 42. However, there are going to be some afternoon thunderstorms throughout the day, so make sure you dress appropriately. And Friday, have a little bit of excitement. 61 is the high. However, joining that 61 high is going to be some rain. And as we move into Saturday as well, rain going to be there with 45 degrees as the high, 43 degrees as the low. That's your 4-day forecast. We'll be back and take a look at your 7-day forecast in a bit.
Thanks, Tyler. Some Wartburg students have the option to live off campus when they become seniors. Cedar Valley Today's Cody Snyder has more.
While most students at Wartburg live on campus, some students look forward to living off campus when they become seniors. Wartburg senior Lee Scott feels that living off campus with his friends has been beneficial to the college experience.
I think it's been really nice. It just seems kind of the college thing to be really on your own when you're cooking your own food and cleaning up after yourself and in charge of everything about your house, paying rent and utilities. So I think it's added to it in a way that it gets you ready for life after college.
Scott said a big reason he wanted to live off campus was to get a different experience from dorm-style living. He says the price is also significantly lower than it would be to live on campus.
While Scott says that he does enjoy living off campus, there are some downsides. He says the weather can be hard to work around, and he doesn't see other students as much as he would like.
You're not as connected with everybody. Like on campus, you know, people are 1 minute away or 10 seconds away down the hall. And here, you know, we're a couple minute walk, and in the winter, no one wants to go outside, nor should they. It's super cold.
Wartburg senior Jerry Frawley lives on campus and also agreed that you are more connected to the student body.
You're definitely a lot more connected to, you know, the community, your friends, your peers. You feel a lot more connected to the campus as far as being able, if you need to go to the library, it's not that big of a hassle. If you need to go somewhere on campus, it's not that big of a hassle.
Frawley says that he is happy with his experience living on campus and says it has allowed him to get even closer to his roommates and other students living in the dorms. Reporting for Cedar Valley Today, I'm Cody Snyder.
Students like Scott say living off campus is another way to prepare them for life after college.
And today kicks off a blockbuster week on Capitol Hill. Several major events will test the GOP majority and their relationship with Trump White House. Lawmakers are hearing testimony on Russia's influence in the U.S. election, and confirmation hearings kick off for Trump's Supreme Court pick. CNN's Kristen Holmes is on Capitol Hill with more.
President Trump parachuting into Louisville Monday night for a campaign rally, giving him the chance to boost morale among supporters and change the message after a wild day in Washington.
Thursday is our chance to end Obamacare and the Obamacare catastrophe and begin delivering the reforms our people deserve.
After FBI Director James Comey delivering the president a major blow with just 8 words.
I have no information that supports those tweets.
Debunking the president's claim that Trump Tower was wiretapped by then-President Obama during the 2016 campaign. The White House avoiding a direct response this afternoon.
There's a lot of information that still needs to be discussed.
During the House Intelligence Committee hearing, the FBI director delivering more bad news for the administration, confirming for the first time the agency is investigating Russia's meddling in the U.S. election and collusion.
And that includes investigating the nature of any links between individuals associated with the Trump campaign and the Russian government.
The White House continuing to deny these accusations.
Senior Obama intelligence officials have gone on record to confirm that there is no evidence of a Trump-Russia collusion.
The House hearing overshadowing what should have been a major moment for the Trump administration, the Senate confirmation hearing for Supreme Court pick Neil Gorsuch. On Capitol Hill, I'm Kristen Holmes.
And we'll be right back after the break. Stay with us.
President Trump parachute.
Calls me googly eyes.
And you know you're beautiful, right? You know that?
Even you are beautiful. I got bullied for wearing glasses. Share if you're against bullying.
Under.
We put it out there, just took off. 3 million people have shared this post. Don't let bullies get you down. I stand with you. Our whole family's wearing glasses. I wear glasses and I'm proud.
I even have the army on my team.
All the kind comments brought my child joy. I don't feel thank you is enough.
That's
Take a look under your bed. Find stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your closet. Still no jobs? Just more stuff? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed, and they're the stuff inside your stuff. Our job is to unlock those jobs, and it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover keytar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs.
The Nazareth Lutheran Church in Cedar Falls did something we don't usually think about. Cedar Valley Today's Taylor Webb has this story.
Nazareth Lutheran Church encourages their members and friends to serve within their community and outside of it as the hands and feet of Jesus. There are special days of service known as God's Work, Our Hands.
God's Work, Our Hands, emphasis of the Evangelical Lutheran Church in America. And that is a challenge that all the congregations, which are over 9,000 in the ELCA, involve themselves in their local community.
This past year, their local missions team and volunteers created care packages for the local fire and police departments.
It was really nice that they thought enough of the fire department and the police department to recognize some of the work that we do. And to thank us. It's kind of nice to be thanked for the work that you do.
The church plans to continue their God's Work, Our Hands challenge. Reporting for Cedar Valley Today, I'm Taylor Webb.
Nazareth Lutheran Church does something new every year for the God's Work, Our Hands challenge.
A company may have just created the perfect shopping partner. It's called Gita, a robot designed to carry your groceries and other things from a store. The little robot can haul about 40 pounds and links up with a device on your belt. Gita should also be able to go on its own and pick up items while you stay in the house. The robot is made by a Boston startup run by the Italian company that makes Vespa scooters. It's expected to go into production next year.
If you grew up in the 90s or have kids who did, get ready because a touchstone of the decade's pop culture is hitting the big screen this weekend. CNN's Rick Damigella has a preview of Saban's Power Rangers.
None of us really know each other, but we were all in the same place when Billy found those coins.
It's morphin' time again. A new group of teenagers are ready to become superheroes in Saban's Power Rangers. Or are they?
This is better. Okay. Signals, brakes, I need brakes.
This new generation of Power Rangers meant a new generation of actors who trained rigorously for their roles.
We went through a lot of training. They built this massive training space for us where there's mats and wires and weights and everything we needed.
It wasn't just an aesthetic thing. It wasn't just about what we looked like. It was to have this, to help us to have the stamina to get through the shoot, because it was such a physical shoot.
Fans of the TV series will recognize the name of the villainous Rita Repulsa, who has received a major makeover for the big screen.
First of all, her name alone was worth playing. Rita Repulsa, one of the all-time great villain names. She's just got a great narcissism and a selfishness and a total disregard for humanity that was very fun to embrace.
I will destroy everything.
It was really interesting to sort of disappear into a character, you know, to put on that much, wear a lot of heavy prosthetics, and I mean, I'm unrecognizable.
The Blue Ranger's alter ego is portrayed as being on the autism spectrum. Actor R.J. Seiler based his performance on a childhood friend.
It was cool to give that viewpoint from someone being on the spectrum, you know, giving the audience that look of this is what it looks like from being on the inside looking out.
The ensemble found it easy to become friends off screen as their characters were learning to do so on screen.
To be honest, I hear from a lot of people that doesn't happen too often, which is surprising because you spend so much time with people that how can you not, you know?
Yeah! Power Rangers! In Hollywood, I'm Rick Damigella.
Go, go, Power Rangers! That will be in theaters everywhere March 24th. And when we come back, we take a look at what's trending in Cedar Valley. Stay with us.
None of us really know each other, but we were all in the same.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
Start a story. Adopt at theshelterpetproject.org.
Every time I hear the alarm bell go off in school, I think it's an air raid. A lot of houses in our neighborhood have been destroyed. I like to close my ears and sing songs whenever the bombs come close. I'm worried our new neighbors won't like us. But I know it's all gonna be worth it. I just want my family to be safe. But these are not my words.
These are not my words.
These are not my words.
Here's what's trending in the Cedar Valley. If your New Year's resolutions have began to fade away, go check out Next Level Extreme Fitness in Waterloo. Sign up before April 1st for the best deal. And if you want to lock in your $75 monthly membership, visit them today to get signed up. The next session starts April 3rd. All monthly memberships require a minimum commitment of 6 payments. And the 2017 Wednesday Night 2-Person Best Ball League is now open for registration at the South Hills Golf Course in Waterloo. The cost is $75 per person and is due May 10th. Weekly league nights will begin May 24th. All matches will be played at 5:30 p.m. and if you have any questions, you can give them a call at 319-291-4268. The Cedar Valley Leadership Institute class of 2017 has partnered with the Blackhawk County Veterans Affairs Office to put on a bike ride for veterans. This event is to create awareness for veterans with post-traumatic stress disorder. It is on Saturday, May 20th and starts at 10 a.m. at the Cedar Falls AmVets Post 49. It costs $12 to ride. And the Cedar Valley United Way Emerging Leaders and UNI's Nonprofit Leadership Alliance are teaming up to teach kids about giving to others. The 5th annual Children's Giving event will be on Saturday, April 29th from 10 a.m. to noon. The event will take place at UNI's Wellness and Rec Center in Cedar Falls, and the cost is $5 per child. Space is limited, so reserve your seat at www.cedarvalleyunitedway.org. And now we'll take it to Tyler with a look at the weather. Tyler, what's it looking outside?
Well, thank you, Kaylin. We'll start by looking at the 7-day forecast. And as you can see, today, like I mentioned a little bit earlier, 42 degrees is going to be the high. It's going to be a little bit cloudy throughout the day. And as we move into the rest of the week and closer to the weekend, Thursday, showers at night, some lightning as well out there. And then Friday and Saturday, high of 50 and 61. So Saturday, again, should be a good looking day as far as the sun is, or weather goes, but it is going to be raining on Saturday. And as we move our way towards Sunday, it's going to be 48 degrees as the high, 39 degrees as the low, 51 degrees on Monday, and 55 degrees on Tuesday as the high. So spring started on Monday, going to be a little bit rainy throughout these first few days, but then hopefully as we move through the rest of the week and into next week, we'll be able to have some more sun shining. Now we'll take a look at your hourly forecast, and we'll start at 9 a.m. 26 degrees coming up here in just a little bit. It's going to feel like 16, so make sure you dress appropriately. And as we look at 12 p.m., right around noon, 34 degrees is the high and 25 partly cloudy. And as we look at 3 p.m. and go throughout the rest of the day, 40 degrees is the high, 41 degrees around 6 p.m. And at night tonight, it'll be 36 degrees as the high. Feels like 27, and it'll be cloudy again, so a little bit of cold weather here before next week as we start moving forward. Kaylin?
Thanks, Tyler. Thanks, Tyler. And after the break, we will talk with Commerce Strikers director about their concert on Friday. Stay with us.
Wake the sun, tell him that I've begun to dream of things to come, and tell the trees not to look for me. I'm going to find some peace of mind. Wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun.
Joining us now in Cedar Valley today is Dr. Jacob Toos, the director of Wartburg Commerce Striker, or the Chamber Strings, to talk about their spring concert that's happening this Friday. So thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Absolutely, thank you for having me.
And so the concert is called A Time to Dance. You know, what should people expect?
Well, these are pieces from countries all over the world, but they're all inspired by dance music. So we have a piece from Argentina that's a tango. We have some dances from Eastern Europe. We've got a fiddle dance, sort of some American music. It's a wide variety of dance musics from all around the world.
Awesome. And what composers are going to be kind of featured?
We have that Argentinian composer that I mentioned. His name is Astor Piazzolla. He's well known for his tango music. We're going to play some music by Johannes Brahms, Antonin Dvorak, and some other less commonly known composers, but those are some big names that people might recognize.
Awesome. And so in an orchestra, for those who don't know, what instruments make up an orchestra band?
So for our orchestra, the Commerce Striker, that literally means chamber strings, and so it's only stringed instruments. It's violins, violas, cellos, and basses in this particular group.
Okay, and what are some struggles, with dealing with all strings? Are there things you have to get past, or?
Boy, that's a good question. Intonation is tricky on any stringed instrument. Well, unlike the guitar, one of our string friends, which has frets, violins, violas, cellos, and basses don't have any frets, and so we have to be really precise about where we put our fingers, and that's a little bit different from a band. But one of the amazing things about playing in a string ensemble is the number of colors and types of sounds that we can get out of a family of instruments like that.
Awesome. And you just kind of said what Commerce Striker meant.
Right.
So how did you come up with that, I guess? Is it just German, or?
Yes, it's in German. And we have this wonderful German heritage here at Wartburg, and so we wanted to kind of tap into that. There's a number of other musical ensembles here on campus that have German names, and so when we were working on rebranding the chamber orchestra into something new and something a little bit different, we wanted a new name, and we thought it made a lot of sense to have a German name to match with our other ensembles.
Definitely. Is this kind of your last final concert of the year?
Yes, for this particular group. There's also a community symphony orchestra here at Wartburg, which has a concert on April 8th. But this is the last one for the Kammerstreicher for this year.
Okay.
Yes.
So Kammerstreichers with students, and then are any students in the community one as well?
Yes, in fact, there's some overlap between the two groups. There are some string players in both ensembles.
Okay. And when I was at rehearsal the other day, you guys played this one. Fun one, is that one from the community one? Like where only a couple people knew it?
No. Oh, okay, so I won't tell a long story, but a small subset of the Kammerstreicher went on tour this year with the Castle Singers, and so that subset is going to play one piece from our tour, and then the rest of the group is going to play a piece that they worked on while we were gone on tour. So that was what you heard there.
Okay, awesome. Well, if
Got it.
anyone attends, they'll be in for a treat because that was super fun.
Yeah.
But just some details. Concert will be Friday evening at 7:30 in Wartburg Chapel.
Correct.
Admission is free?
Free admission, absolutely. Come out and join us.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Absolutely.
We'll be back after the break.
Calls me googly eyes.
You know you're beautiful, right? You know that?
Even you're beautiful. I got bullied for wearing glasses. Share if you're against bullying.
We put it out there, just took off. 3 million people have shared this post. Don't let bullies get you down. I stand with you. Our whole family's wearing glasses. I wear glasses and I'm proud.
I even have the army on my team.
All the kind comments brought my child joy. I don't feel thank you is enough.
Next.
Take a look under your bed. Find stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your closet. Still no jobs? Just more stuff? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed. And they're the stuff inside your stuff. Our job is to unlock those jobs. And it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover keytar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs.
Sesame Street is recognizing Autism Awareness Month in April by adding a new character to its lineup. This is Julia, and she has autism. She first appeared on Sesame Street's online digital storybook series back in 2015. There's Julia, but she's making her TV debut next month. The show's creators say they hope Julia will help children better understand playmates who have autism. Julia's puppeteer, Stacey Gordon, has a son with autism. She told CBS's 60 Minutes that she wishes Julia was around when her son was of Sesame Street age, as it would have allowed his friends to better understand his behaviors.
And our top 3 stories of today was Wartburg is saying goodbye to one of its faculty. Wartburg softball seniors have left their mark on the program, but unfortunately they are graduating this May. And we had a look at students who live off campus.
Off-campus housing is always fun. I live off campus. I've been there for 3 years, so I've had a taste of what that's like. Also, Power Rangers, you seem pretty excited about it.
I'm pumped. I'm going. Pink Power Rangers is my girl, so I'll be there.
Yeah, Power Rangers when I was a young kid was probably one of my favorite movies to watch. I was a Pokemon fan too when I was really young, but Power Rangers, as I started to get a little bit older, that was my stuff.
Yeah, that was good stuff. And then the orchestra, they're going to be on Friday. Was at the rehearsal the other day. They sounded pretty good.
Should be exciting.
You're not doing anything. Friday, 7:30 in the chapel. They'll have their concert. A Time to Dance.
Should be exciting.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching Cedar Valley Today.
Be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter for more Cedar Valley Today content. We wish you a great day, Cedar Valley. I wish you a Merry Christmas, Keelan. Not sure what that was.
We wish you a